The reason I picked the 49ers to lose this game by 10 is Jimmy Garoppolo. Not that he's a bad quarterback. It's just that he's limited, and the more a team faces him, the better they do because they're more aware of his limitations and they can scheme to take away his strengths. So I looked at the last game he played against his team, 11 for 16, 84 yards, left the game early. I was thinking, I mean, you never want to predict an injury, but I was thinking, he's probably not going to make it through this game. And he didn't. He got hit early. He injured his calf, didn't make it to the second quarter. And he said he's going to miss a couple games. This is the thing. Like, the 49ers brought Jimmy Garoppolo back. Why? I don't understand it. I mean, he's not that good. He's not bad, but he's not that good and he gets injured. I thought the Niners were over with Jimmy. And the reason that they made such a drastic move for Lance is because they can't trust Jimmy. But all of a sudden, they bring Lance in and they do a whole 180. And they're like, actually, we have this Super Bowl ready team. We have to stick with Jimmy Garoppolo. As if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to make it through 17 games. This season, he got injured in the fourth game, which is twice as good as last year. Last year, he got injured in the second game. So this season was a huge improvement for Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm sorry I'm being snarky. It's not his fault. He gets injured playing football. Lots of people get injured playing football. I don't understand how the Niners talk themselves into him again this year. That's Jimmy. That's Jimmy. The guy who has a nice drive. And then that's it. 6 for 6 on the opening drive. Beautiful touchdown pass to Ross Dwelly. That was it. And now Kyle Shanahan saying, well, you know, if he's healthy in a few weeks, bring him back in. No. For what? So you can squeak out a playoff berth? Here's the thing. Jimmy wouldn't have won this game today. If Jimmy Garoppolo had stayed healthy, they still would have lost. So if that's the situation, Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Trey Lance at this point. Because Trey Lance really isn't a quarterback. I'm going to talk about him in a minute. He's a playmaker. So Jimmy's a better quarterback than Trey Lance at this point, but he doesn't give you a better chance to win. He would have lost this game too. So what the Niners need to do is get Trey Lance in the game, get him experience, and prepare for the future. Now, I can understand why Kyle Shanahan isn't doing that because he might get fired if he doesn't make the playoffs, and he's trying to hold on to his job. But that's where the Niners stand right here. Jimmy Garoppolo not coming back for a few weeks. If Trey Lance, most likely, if Trey Lance plays well, if he doesn't play well, he should be the quarterback the rest of the year. Seeing how tonight played out, there was no reason to start Jimmy Garoppolo in this game or the first 3 weeks. It was a nice story, a nice redemption story. It was heroic. It was tragic. It was all kind of great storylines, but it didn't make any sense. This injury was inevitable. This benching was inevitable. And the Niners seemed genuinely surprised that they have to find a plan B. Really? This is what happens with Jimmy Garoppolo. After the game, I posted the video. I don't know if you guys had this reaction. When they said it was a calf injury, did you guys think, really? Is it a calf injury or are they just giving you an excuse? It's a calf injury. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo looked like he was almost in tears. And the reason he was crying is, he says I forget the exact words, but he's getting a little old, getting injured all the time. It seems like he's starting to get disheartened, that he's starting to realize I can't play this game without getting hurt. And me playing football is me rehabbing 11 months of the year. And what's the fun in that? He looked really dejected, like he finally had the realization that we've already come to with him, that he can't protect himself in a football field. Must be tough. Good thing he has $100 million. I got some questions to take, and then I'll get back to my show. Trey Lance is better. We'll have ups and downs, but they became dangerous once Trey started. Yep, because Trey's a playmaker, and Jimmy is a plotting game manager who turns the ball over. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo turned the ball over once. Trey didn't turn it over. Trey can run, too. I still understand Kyle's play calling on 3rd and 5. You call a quarterback draw. I feel bad about Jimmy's injury, but it's time for Trey to learn on the job. We're always getting hurt. Let's go, Trey. Yeah, all of a sudden, this was a Super Bowl team, and they have all the injury problems again, and we're supposed to give Kyle Shanahan excuses? No more. Gold-Blooded says Jimmy got Kittle folded in half. Why does Kittle support this guy? Well, so did Lance in the second half. I don't know what Kittle's supposed to do. Quarterback is not the strength of the 49ers right now. Philip says, we're stuck with Lynch and Shanahan. Jed York has a bad reputation as an owner and get better. He got lucky with Harbaugh and Shanahan. We're stuck with Lynch and Shanahan? I don't think so. Jed York is not the kind of guy who just goes, oh, well, oh, shucks. We'll ride it out. No, he'll fire people. I don't get it doesn't seem like Kyle Shanahan's seat is cold. He's acting like a guy who's got third-degree burns from the seat he's sitting on. Koa says, love the work you do covering the Niners. I think it's pretty obvious Atlanta should play the rest of the year, even though he isn't ready to lead two-down drives. Yeah, I agree. It's like a no-brainer. Does this team even have a chance next week? No. Sorry. Wesley says, Kyle is doing a crap job building Trey's confidence. Yeah, after the game, I was like, so what'd you think of Trey? He's like, oh, some good, some bad. What about you, Kyle? What about you? Remember that line from Breakfast Club? Oh, good for nothing. Oh, yeah, Dad? What about you? What about you? I feel like Bender is Trey Lance, and Bender's dad is Kyle Shanahan. You know what I got for Christmas? Pack of cigarettes. Told me smoke up. Thanks, Dad. See this? This is what I get. This is what you get in my family when you spill paint in the garage. That's Trey Lance right now. He's Bender. He's going to be in 18 straight Saturday detentions if Kyle Shanahan can't put his arms around him. Because Bender was misunderstood. Bender actually was a sensitive person. He was acting out. John says, here's $2. I know you guys watch The Breakfast Club. Daniel says, I've been the most positive person with this team, but what the hell was that terrible play calling and John Lynch signing everyone out of the hospital? Yup. Okay, let's talk. Oh, hold on. I've been saying the Niners should start Trey. This clearly isn't a Super Bowl team, so let Trey learn as the year goes on. Agree. Let's get Eric Bieniemy or someone who has a proven track record of developing quarterbacks.